You clicked on this video because you're wondering why your YouTube doesn't book calls and why videos that you make aren't performing and why are they flopping. And I have only one objection for this entire video, and in the next few minutes I'm going to give my all to teach you how to go from YouTube organic, from YouTube long form videos to booked meetings for your own business. Now, I've done this many times for my own business, for myself, and also for my clients. So you see right here, every time when someone books a call for my client, I inform them. So you see this guy booked a call, my client replied, awesome, so that came true. You see, he watched this video right here. Exactly, we know the time and the date. He ended up going to his landing page. Let's get started. And he ended up booking the call. We have the 18 calls. This is not all from YouTube, but partially it is 666 clicks to landing page. We have also there some testimonials from my own client. Let's start with the first thing, and this is setting direct expectations. And then we will go through my 4-step method from research to building YouTube ecosystem to making people click and then closing M, as I put right there. So this is my 4-step method, but before we start, I want to set direct expectations, because most of you, when you want to start your YouTube channel, you have completely wrong expectations set, and that stops you from, improving and from achieving best results, because you set the expectations too high, especially in the beginning, because YouTube doesn't work linear. So we have there one graph, and YouTube doesn't work like this. Okay, it doesn't work like this. For example, outreach, it does work because the more you send, the more you will get back. But YouTube works like this. Nothing is happening, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. And then it just, starts pretty much exponentially growing. But most of you quit right here because your expectations are completely wrong. I like to be really with my clients. This is how I work. I like to set proper expectations and then over deliver later. So here's the reality, what YouTube will do for you. So month 1, we can expect 0 to 1 calls. Then month 2, let's say 3 to 4. Month 3, 5 calls. And by the way, 5 calls isn't bad, because you're not just getting calls from YouTube, you're building your own brand. Sales calls are much easier and your prospects are pretty close. When it comes to calls, if you're selling high ticket, it's like 5 times, let's say your offer is 5K, it's 25K directly attributed to YouTube in just 2 to 3 months of doing it. And later, when you obviously continue, because you should do this for months and months later, for like 2, 3, 5 years, it looks like this. So month 4, 7, 8, month 5, 10, 7. So after 1 year, you will book around 40 to 50 calls from YouTube, which is pretty great. Now let's start with my 4-step system to make this happen and to get these calls. So first and most important thing that no one does is research. Research is number 1 thing that separates successful YouTube channels from the ones that are completely dead. Doing research is extremely boring to do, and no one does it, but agencies and me myself, when I'm working for my client, the reason they pay me, the main thing is this research and this time investment they have to put in order to understand what works, and then you can position and make good videos. I'm the guy that is constantly on YouTube researching what works, so I can know what performs and we can make really good videos. YouTube is a platform where if you're in top 10%, top 1%, you are getting so much. However, if you're at the bottom, you're getting little. 10% of creators pretty much steal 90% of audience and 90% of this market, right, of total addressable market, while the rest 90 fight for this small portion. So you see there, this is, let's say, entire market, and best creators, top 10%, every video they make, they're, conquering entire market. So all of these 90% are theirs, while guys at the bottom, I put there some illustrations of, guys who are getting just 100 views, nothing, videos are flopping. They're literally fighting for this 10% of views and 10% of market. So this is how YouTube works. Good thing is that if you are in that top 10%, you will gain so much from YouTube. And this is the reason why Mangazzi still posts on YouTube, because he's pretty much running his entire business from YouTube. Now, how to do a proper research? Now I'm going to show you. We will go on YouTube. We will search different niches, not only your own niche, but different niches. And we will look for packaging, different words in title. We will try to understand why this, video worked good while others flopped. I'm here on YouTube now. First thing, as I told you, we need to look for niches that are my own niche. My own niche is lead gen niche. So I'm going to search, let's say, landing pages and CRO. Why? Don't ask me why. It just came to my mind firstly. And what you want to do right now is look for outliers. Outliers are videos that performed better than the average ones, right? So I'm going to go to this guy. Let's say I found this dude and I see that he has some audience. He has, some 59 videos, and boom, I can go to popular right here. I'm looking for videos that performed like this. 12, almost 13 times better than his average ones. What most of you do right now, you just go straight and you just straight copy the title, let's say, because this video probably didn't go viral because of this word, watch me, right? Probably there are some other factors, like his face, his position of his, head. It's probably because of the video length. It's 20 minutes, so it's not that long, but still it's not like 5 or 10 minutes, so it still makes it more valuable than other videos. I want to teach you how to think. So you don't just straight copy the title or like copy the thumbnail. Instead, you try to understand why this video worked. You try to pick up these mental models and understandings, right? So then if you implement that in your own video, then you can get results. Obviously, you can steal the concept. Like if I make, video for using this concept, I would also put my head on the side. For example, I can make video, watch and build a YouTube strategy in 15 minutes. I can do something like that. But if we search right here, watch me, we can see that other guys also use this concept and it worked good for them. So if we scroll down, we can see this guy right here from Instantly. Although Instantly is big, this video performed like 45 times better than their average video. So this is how they stole this proven concept. Also, video is 20 minutes. They copied that. They copied face position. So it's like on the right. They put text, but they just add their own tweak and uniqueness. And they just made this, they took this proven concept and they made it for their own niche, which is like, I don't know what it is, but they talked about starting and selling service in 10 hours. When we done our research, we have to build the actual YouTube ecosystem. There are two ways to go with it. First one is use YouTube alone through all of 3 layers, top, mid, bottom funnel. Or B, you can integrate YouTube as part of your already existing funnel to strengthen it. So firstly, we will go with A, obviously, and I will show you 2 examples, like my own channel and my client's channel. This is in case if we want to drive our attention to YouTube, nurture people on YouTube, and close them on YouTube. YouTube is best platform when it comes to optimization. IG is also good with stories and highlights, but YouTube has its own benefits as well. This is homepage optimization. This is crucial, guys. You need to optimize your homepage. Now, how you do it? You just go to YouTube channel. Right here, you go to customize channel. You go to boom, home tab. You turn it on, and then you can add sections, all of these sections, and you can organize. You see, you can put this down, up. I have one playlist, but you can also add like a channel trailer, which is a specific one video. It can be like a VSL or some full guide or stuff like that. Most of you just have for you and video sections or like popular sections, but this is completely shit because it's just random, right? You can add single playlist, multiple playlist, posts as well. So you can really like play with it and make it as optimized as possible so you can close people. But first playlist is start here playlist. So when they enter my YouTube channel, they can immediately watch videos that I want them to watch. And this is my top funnel. So I have their full course video. This is my own knowledge for YouTube, full course, giving all value. Then I have one short video. This is more like a VSL, but it's also like clean editing, clean background. So that's why I put it here, 3-minute course. Then how I made 8.5K with 185 subs on YouTube. This is to prove my idea that views and subs aren't that important when it comes to selling your service, especially B2B service on YouTube. So I have this proof. And then I have a bit more personal video. This is a vlog video because when I want to work with someone, I want to work with, good people with good morals and good values as well. So that's why I have this video right here. I took my mom on her dream trip to Vienna, at just 18. So this video just tells about who I am as a person, right? Now, when they check this Start Here playlist, when they get to know me, we can speak more about what I do and how I can help them and who do I help, like what is my ICP. So we go there to second playlist, which is specific concepts, and I named it that way specifically because I will talk about specific like parts of my offer, from thumbnails to, do you need editing, to getting endless, content ideas, how to, get ideas for your videos, to speaking better, to learning how to script a video, to ranking all, YouTube formats. So all these specific concepts of my offer are there, and this is why it's mid-funnel. And then lastly, I have bottom funnel, which is proof. I have to add more testimonials right here, but for now I have these. When I worked with Maurits Neo, one big guy right now, he's in crypto niche, so how I helped him. And second video is how I'm scaling marketing agency, B2B marketing agency with YouTube. This is like a case study video, and that's why it's bottom funnel, because when people check what I do, then in order to convert them, you still need this trust. So you need to put some testimonials, some case studies. So there I'm breaking down with my client, also showing honest results, breaking down what I'm doing for him. Profile should look optimized. Like I have like my own, name, picture, profile picture. Then this is calendar link for them to book a call. Clear description right here. I scale business owners via YouTube. So all is optimized at once. Now when it comes to my client, I also optimized his channel. So we see right there, helping B2B companies build scalable, predictable outbound systems. Boom, this is a trackable link to his landing page, and through that link we know how many clicks, how many people moved from YouTube to his checkout page or his landing page. I also put their case study playlist. So case studies, we made 2 interviews. So immediately when people go to his, channel, they can see these case studies, immediately build trust. And now we're working on full guide or like a VSL video that will be pinned right here as a channel trailer above other videos. And this is how I optimized his homepage. If we move on, how YouTube can also be integrated as just part of funnel. So YouTube doesn't need to work on all 3 like top, mid, bottom. It can also be integrated as part of funnel. So my client there is running top funnel ads. So he's running, Facebook ads right here. He's getting attention. He's also posting some content on X. For IG, he's running ads. So we generate attention. Then we will move people to YouTube. So in this case, YouTube works as mid-funnel because we share our entire YouTube video to make people, watch our content so they can know what we do, who do we help, what results we have. So this is where we nurture audience, understand how he can help. They watch these videos, they click on this link, and now this is bottom funnel. Now he's on landing page. After they check this VSL, after they go to landing page, they'll just end up booking a call. Moving on to section number 3, which is stop the scroll. If they don't click, they don't watch. I put there 3 examples. We will review these 3 packaging so you can understand how I think. So we have there this video right here, 700 per day, how I sell paid offers on LinkedIn in 2026. Now I rated this packaging 4 out of 10. If you look at the thumbnail, we have there one transformation from 0 to 40k, which is completely fine. It's not connected. This transformation is not connected with the title, because in title we have money. So on one hand, on thumbnail, we have followers transformation. On the other hand, we have money and money transformation. So it doesn't work together. And this is why it creates confusion in people's brain. You have literally 2 to 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3. And in these 3 seconds, you need to make them decide and choose to watch your video and not others. And all of these details, it's not just one thing. All of these details result 400 views, right? Main thing is mismatch between title and thumbnail. Now, next example we have is this one right here. I rated it 10 out of 10. How to fix your attention span before it's too late. And there we have text, I refuse to lose my brain. So you see, this is good when text isn't the same as in title, because he could just put there before it's too late, but then he would just repeat the title, which is also not good. And by putting this, I refuse to lose my brain, he connected thumbnail and title. So now they work together, meaning they give some extra information or spark extra curiosity or spark even fear, like hit some of these emotions. In this scenario, it is, I believe, fear, because like I refuse to lose my brain is technically like fear of losing your brain. This is plus this refuse is strong word. Like he didn't put like I try not to lose my brain or like I won't. He put refuse, which is a strong word that catches your attention. Refuse plus before it's too late, also really important part. Before it's too late, it makes you urgent to watch this video right now. This video performed really good, as you can see, 4 million views, 15 times better than his average video. And the reason why is because we have fear, we have urgency, and we have curiosity. Fear of, losing your brain. Then urgency is this part in bracket, like before it's too late. And curiosity is there's a big problem. So if you want to see the solution, you need to watch. So you're like curious because there is a big problem and you need to watch this video, and this is why you will watch it. Plus, on top of that, design is amazing, like with all these graphs, with like scrolling Instagram, plus his facial expression works with what we mentioned. You see how many details I listed. When you combine them all, this is what makes video go viral, and this is what makes a good video. Then we have third and last example, and this example I also recreated how I would make this video, like how I would package it. This video it worked solid because this guy is big, like 4 million subs, but it could have performed way better if he structured it differently. So I rated 2 out of why you struggle to lose belly fat and how to lose it. He's repeating himself in thumbnail and title. So he put how to lose belly fat, and there he put also belly fat, how to lose. You see the problem, like this guy, instead of putting something else, instead of trying to spark curiosity, instead of trying to inject fear, instead of trying to make people urgent to click, he's using this space to just repeat, and he ended up doing nothing. So when we compare this thumbnail to this one, this guy added something new, his bracket, like before it's too late. This made people urgent to click. What this guy did right here, he just repeated what's already seen in thumbnail. So he just repeated how to lose belly fat. He put there how to lose belly fat. Didn't inject any emotion, and that's why it's bad. Now, next thing, he's also wasting their space with Dr. Paul. Like I can see his channel name, Dr. Paul. You don't need to tell me in title that your name is Dr. Paul. This is also bad. Why would you put your name in title when there's literally like a channel name? This place should be used smartly. Then there is no specificity, and there are no specific details, like in what time frame, what methods been used to lose belly fat, how much fat. There are no specific details. It's just randomly how to lose, pretty much targeting everyone. So that's why this packaging isn't that good. And how I would do it, like if I were, packaging this video, I would do it this way. So I would say something like, doctor exposes the #1 reason your belly fat refuses to disappear, in brackets, it's not your diet. Now, why my title works better, I hope you can understand, but I will now explain you. First, we have doctor exposes, so it makes him look trustworthy, like it increases his credibility, because he's like doctor and he's, exposing all others. Then the #1 reason, it's specificity, like what's that one reason? Like it's only one reason. #1 reason, your belly fat refuses to disappear. Like it's a strong word, refuses, catches attention. Plus I put it like bolded, all big letter, like capital letter, refuses to disappear. And then on top of that, I put in bracket, it's not your diet. Contradict to common advice, because all advice is, it's your diet, you need to fix your diet. But this guy, this doctor who's exposing all others, told that there's only one reason and that it's not diet. It makes you really click on the video, which is the point, right? Which is the point we're trying to do. And when it comes to thumbnail, I can put something like this, like, I didn't repeat, like it's not your diet, I put something else. Can't lose weight, question mark. I blew it a bit, so it's like spark curiosity. There's doctor showing on the right. There's just belly fat. I didn't put like 3 things, it's just one emphasized. So with this, I guarantee video will hit at least 3 mil views instead of 1 mil. Like I guarantee with this packaging, video will hit 3 mil views. So you can literally like 3x or 5x or 10x your video performance just by watching this video, just by understanding how to think how to view packaging and how to fight for attention and how to make people click. Here's some, let's say, summary of all things that we talked about. So thumbnail and title must work together as one unit, not repeat or contradict each other. Mismatch between thumbnail and title confuses people and kills a click. Use strong words like refuse. It hits harder than some, basic soft words like want to try. Then urgency plus fear, curiosity. This is the click, let's say, trifecta. Literally, if you can inject all three, people will click 100%. Then we have facial expression must match the energy of the topic. Facial expression is mostly with energy. Use bright colors because 90% of users, they use dark mode, so brighter colors work better. And most people spend hours on editing and 5 minutes on packaging, and that should be backwards, as I told you, at least 10 times in this video. Now let's move to the last section, and this is closing M and making money from your content. If you do all this previous right, if you do your own research, if you dial into this, YouTube ecosystem, if you position all videos properly and follow 3-tier step, top, mid, bottom funnel, if you really package a video correctly, it will be pretty easy to close people because YouTube is organic game. You don't push. Instead of you build a garden and you attract the butterflies instead of just chasing them. So closing will come naturally. And as I told you, here's one example from my client. And I'm going to give you one example so you can understand how conversion looks. So from Twitter, guy clicked on his bio, and his bio, by the way, let me just show you, his bio is linked to YouTube, also trackable link to YouTube. Then he ended up watching this video right here. Let's say this testimonial video, how I booked 3,032 meetings for this company with cold email. Then he clicked on this link right here, which is also trackable link that tracks people who go from YouTube to landing page. And he ended up booking a call on his landing page. You see, booked a call right here, May 18th, 3:30 p.m. So we can see the entire journey of one client who started with top, then moved to mid funnel, and then ended up booking call bottom funnel. These are some, what is this? Some results. Results. I'm kidding. Here's what YouTube does to your sales cycle. Firstly, prospects show up to calls already educated on what you do. Secondly, they heard your objection handling before you even speak. You pretty much sold objection up front through your videos. They trust you before the call because they watch hours of your content. Closing rate goes up because you're not starting from zero. They're already, let's say, closed because they already know you. They checked your videos. They've seen your client result before you present them. For example, like this guy right here. He literally watched the entire case study, video about results, and you didn't even have to present. You just post on YouTube and they manually check. Cold leads become warm leads without you doing anything. You stop chasing and start choosing which clients to take. This is extremely important, and I've done this for my own business, and it's really good feeling. Then referrals become easier because people just send your YouTube link instead of explaining what to do. Also important factor. YouTube is the platform. Comparing to all other platforms, on Instagram, when you post a reel, it works for 3 days, then dies. On YouTube, you post a video 2 years later, it still works. Plus, you can rehash it, you can change thumbnail and title, and it will keep working. Bro, I'm giving you so much sauce. I'm giving so much sauce and knowledge literally for free. I'm giving you all these tips and understandings, mental models, benefits of YouTube. I'm giving also. Just subscribe for more sauce. So I will keep posting these. Hiring becomes easier because talent sees your brand and wants to work with you. Yeah, literally people want to work with you because you build a brand. So networking, you also build a mode that competitors can't copy overnight. I put this thing at the end because it's genuinely the most important one. People can't compete with you. It tells people that they can trust you, that you're reliable, that you're consistent, that you are hardworking because you're still posting, and we all know how hard it is to post, that you're progressing. They can show where you started, where you are now, how you improved. They can see this transformation. So all of these factors matter a lot, and this is why you must, bro, start posting on YouTube. I don't know why you're waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my 4-step system, starting from, let me just delete this, starting from research to building the ecosystem, making people click and closing them. Now, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will keep sharing thoughts from my head about YouTube, and hopefully this will help you to close more clients and make more money from your YouTube. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments, and see you in the next video really soon. Bye bye, gents, and also girls. Peace out.